Greetings, fellow mages, X-Salt here, bringing you your daily dose of magic Manastrike. In today's video, we're going to talk about one of Blue's most beloved creature cards, and arguably one of the most powerful, if not already the most powerful creature card in the game at the moment. And I'm talking about this guy right here, the Ninja of the Deep Hours. Welcome to episode 4 of Magic Card Spotlight, where we analyze and break down the cards for their strengths, their weaknesses, and why you may want to put them in your deck. So the Ninja of the Deep Hours is an uncommon creature card, and for 3 mana, this is what we're getting. So it enters the battlefield with Shroud, which is an ability that prevents it from being targeted by skills and abilities that require targeting, right? For example, while shrouded, the core entangler won't be able to hook it, but it can still be affected by spells that don't require really targeting. For example, Ratchet Bomb or the Circle of Pain, right? You're looking at a level 1 Ninja of the Deep Hours with an HP of 501. It only takes 1 second in order for you to deploy it in the field. And as far as movement goes, it's partially slow, but not entirely slow, right? Its attack at level 1 is 234, but do not be deceived by that attack. It can only attack melee, it can only melee attack buildings, but here's the kicker, the real kicker. It has an attack speed of 0.6 seconds, which means that its damage per second is a whopping 390. This thing is so broken, it deserves to be nerfed. Now let's try to put that number into perspective, that 390. Now most other colors will have something similar to the strategy of the Ninja of the Deep Hours, which is you have a creature that can only target buildings, or primarily is designed to target buildings. Let's talk about green, for example. For green, we have the Vengevine. And while the Vengevine may be tankier, it has a slower movement speed, although it can traverse quite quickly to its target tower. But take a look at its damage per second. Its attack speed is 1 second, so it attacks every second, and it has a damage per second of 316. Compare that to the 390 of the Ninja of the Deep Hours. And mind you, this is already a level 4 Vengevine, right? Now, what else do we have out there? We have this creature right here, Giraffe's Messenger, one of my personal favorites. But as far as damage output is concerned, it is no match against the damage per second output of the Ninja of the Deep Hours. Similar to the Ninja of the Deep Hours, this creature is designed to only attack buildings. It's a little tankier, but it has an attack speed of 1.9 seconds. So it attacks every 2 seconds almost, right? And it has a damage per second of 90.5. Now, given that when it revives, it increases its attack speed by 400%, right? And if we do the number, considering that it has an attack speed of 1.9, you get a damage per second of about 350, right? 350 versus 390 DPS for the Ninja of the Deep Hours. You see the discrepancy between these creatures? That's why I say the Ninja of the Deep Hours is so broken. And take note, we are looking at the numbers of a level 6 Giraffe's Messenger compared to a level 1 Ninja of the Deep Hours. So if you're playing blue, this card right here is almost a must-have, right? And if you're defending against it, pay attention to it, because if you lose track of it, and you can, because when it's shrouded, its color is a subtle blue, so you may not be able to figure out that your opponent has already dropped it on the field, right? So you have to be mindful of it. Do not leave it unattended. You have to defend against it, right? One of the best ways to defend against the Ninja of the Deep Hours, of course, is to put a building in front of it, right? Or if you see it coming, you can just put a lot of stuff, a lot of creatures in front of it. But just be mindful that given Blue's ability to teleport its creatures to the other side, what's the name of that card? Retraction Helix. You know, your opponent may just be baiting you to put your defenses on one side, and then retraction helix. Here comes the Ninja of the Deep Hours on the other side, and it's going to eat your tower, like just literally eat your tower in a matter of seconds. Okay, so we're going to watch a video, and we will see, and I'm gonna show you some tips and tricks about how you can use the Ninja of the Deep Hours. So here, I'm playing Dovinban. So this is one of my replays. So here we're playing Dovinban against a very popular color for this season, black and green. So most black and green players actually use Garruk, but we also have plenty of players using Vraska as well. Vraska is a great planeswalker. As a matter of fact, I use her myself. My alternate account, which is what we're looking at right now, is currently at level 9 thanks to Vraska. Alright, let's pause right there. Okay, you have to do a lot of mana counting when you're using this creature right here. On its own, it's already very powerful, but when you use it with the correct strategy, with a better strategy than just putting it on the field, you can get the most out of this creature. And it is so powerful, this creature right here, that it can really distract players. So what I do is I typically perform a split push to make sure that he attends to this creature and my other creatures can attend to his other tower. So in this case, this one will be attacked by this blinding mage, while I have the ninja here at the bottom. See what he did right there? That's a great way to defend against the ninja. Although a level 6 ninja versus a level 6 catapult, a skull catapult, is more or less equal, right? Because of the damage output of the ninja and the slow attack speed of the catapult, the ninja can just eliminate that. So that's going to even out things. A better way to defend against the ninja is to wait for it to move a little closer to the tower and then place your skull catapult near it right there, so that the tower can also give it some aggro, right? And that can potentially help your skull catapult to survive. All right, so let's see that in action. So just like what I mentioned, I love doing split pushes. It confuses my opponents. So one after the other. Right here up top, you notice that I placed the blinding mage. But again, for 3 mana, you're getting so much value. The tower is not going to attack this creature until it attacks first, because that's the only time the shroud goes away, right? So it's untargetable. Is that even a word? It's untargetable until it attacks. And it's just mayhem. This deck was built really to just poke. That's why I also have the procession. Alright, now, it is one thing for you to actually put your Ninja of the Deep Hours right over here on its own and then have it traverse the entire length of the lane until it reaches a building or a tower, right? But if you want to bring it closer, faster to the tower, what you can do is use your planeswalker, right? Let your planeswalker cross over the other side, and then drop it on the field. I'm not sure if you guys have noticed, but it was very quick earlier. The Ninja of the Deep Hours wasn't really part of my initial hand, and it was still pending right over here, right? But I had the Hedron Scouts, and it only costs 1. So what I did was I cycled by placing the Hedron Scouts instead of placing a Blinding Mage here at the back. Because I know that this creature right here is going to do far more damage compared to the Blinding Mage. Especially after they've nerfed the Blinding Mage. Blinding Mage is now slower to damage. So that's what we did. We cycled by bringing the Hedron Scouts. And look at... Okay, bye-bye tower is all I can say. Right? It took mere seconds in order for that creature to destroy the tower. And now I can just keep on poking. I'm not really interested in destroying the main guardian, right? So I did not put any reinforcements for Dovinban right there up top. So it's just I'm just gonna continue poking so that he he's on the edge and he just keeps on defending. So here he tries to be aggressive. Again, using the skull catapult as a way to defend against the ninja. It's a great idea, but the ninja is powerful on its own. But when you have a backup supporting it to clear anything such as buildings or what have you, it can decimate other buildings with relative ease. And that's what's great about it. I mean, the only other creature that can beat the ninja as far as damage output per second is concerned is Core Entangler, right? Core Entangler also has a very high DPS, but it does not benefit from Shroud, which means that if your Core Entangler is dropped somewhere over here and then it starts running, it'll take a couple of hits from the tower already, all right? And you can even defend against it. Like put a creature in front of it, like a bunch of Hedron Scouts, and that's going to prevent it from walking forward. But not the ninja. The ninja does not get distracted. It knows its target, and it's not gonna stop until that target is minced meat. I'm very passionate when it comes to this creature right here because it's super broken. Now I know that we're watching my replay, right, and I'm benefiting from the ninja, but well, Netmarble has to do something about it. Hopefully, in the next season or in the next patch, this guy right here gets nerfed. I mean, they already did it with the Reaver Demon, right? And hopefully they also do the same thing for the Squall. Anyway, Hemingway. So the other player, he's become a little how might I say this? He's become a little aggressive because he needs to destroy my towers. Oh, look at that! I even managed to destroy the main. I even managed to destroy the main tower, the main guardian. Okay. The Ninja of the Deep Hours is broken. But while it isn't being nerfed, take advantage of it. And if you're using blue, put it in your deck and you'll benefit a lot, right? Let's just put everything together, right? On its own, it's already very powerful. But placing it on the field may give your opponents an opportunity to counter it. So if you want it to move closer to the tower, then use your Planeswalker, and then that's when you drop it. Right. I mean, you can sacrifice your Planeswalker just so this creature can move closer. And there are tons of ways, tons of creative ways for you to use the Ninja of the Deep Hours. Some even use the Warp Gate, right? To bring it closer to the main Guardian. Sometimes it's even better than the Grave Titan. You guys explore it, alright? You already know the basics. And make the most out of it. That's all I can say. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and you learned something, right? If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you have any comments, feedback, suggestion, or if you have any new topics you'd like to explore in the next video, make sure to put them down in the comments down below. All right. Thanks for staying this far. And until next time, I'm going to see you guys around. Exalt signing off. Peace.